Hello students, now in this video let's see some more examples on generation of points on parabola. Example, find the value of delta theta to generate 16 points on the parabolic segment in the first quadrant for 8 less equal y less equal 28, where equation of parabola is y square equal to 8x. Solution: given equation of parabola y square equal to 8x, n equal to 16, 8 less equal y less equal 28 gives y minimum equal to 8, y maximum equal to 28, y square equal to 8x will gives us 4a equal to 8, that is a equal to what? 2. Theta minimum is what? Y minimum upon 2a, that is 8 upon what? 2 into 2. So 8 by 4, that is how much? 2. Again, theta maximum is what? Y maximum upon 2a. So that is 28 upon 2 into 2. So it is 28 by 4. So that is how much? 7. Therefore, delta theta that we have to determine. So delta theta is what? Theta max minus theta minimum upon what? N minus 1. So theta maximum is 7 minus theta minimum is what? 2 upon n is 16 minus 1. So it is 5 by 15, that is what? 1 by 3. Therefore delta theta is what? 0.3333. Okay, now next example, generate equally spaced 3 points on parabolic segment in the first quadrant of parabola y square equal to 12x for 3 less equal x less equal 12. Solution: equation of parabola y square equal to what? 12x. Comparing with with y square equal to 4ax. 4a equal to how much? 12. That gives a equal to 3. Okay. Given n equal to 3, 3 less equal x less equal 12 gives x minimum equal to 3, x maximum equal to what? 12. Therefore, theta minimum equal to root x minimum upon a. That is, root x minimum is how much? 3 and a is how much? 3. So it is under root 1. So it is how much? 1. Theta maximum is what? Root x maximum upon what? A. So x maximum is how much? 12 and a is 3. So it is root 4, and that is what? 2. Okay. Now delta theta. Delta theta is theta maximum minus theta minimum upon what? N minus 1. Now as we have found, theta maximum is 2, theta minimum is 1, n is what? 3. So 3 minus 1 is 2. So it is 1 by 2, and that is 0.5. Delta theta is 0.5. Fine. We have a recurrence formula or the iterative formula. Recurrence formula for I is equal to 1 to n minus 1, right? What does that? It is xi plus 1, yi plus 1, 1 equal to what? xi, yi, 1, and this matrix we have written 1 delta theta a delta theta square, 0 1 2a delta theta, 0 0 1, right? So this is what here xi yi 1, we get 1 0.5, here 0.75, because a is 3 and delta theta is 0.5, so 0.25 is that, into 3, so it is 0.75. Again 0 1 2a delta theta, so a is 3, delta theta is 0.5, that is half, 2 get cancelled, a will be what? 3, so 3 is left here. 0 0 1, this one. Now put here I is equal to 1, will get x2 y2, right? Then I is equal to 2, will get x3 y3. We need 3 points. Now first point is what? x1 is equal to a theta minimum square, right? So it is 3 into theta minimum is what? 1 square, so it is 3, and y1 is what? 2a theta minimum, so it is 2 into 3 into 1, so it is how much? 6. Therefore our first point is x1 y1. P1 is what? x1 y1, and that is 3 6. Okay. Now P2 is what? Suppose x2 y2 and homogeneous coordinate, let me take 1 here. So using recurrence formula we get it is x1 y1 1 into that matrix 1 0.5 0.75 0 1 3 0 0 1, right? So it is 3 6 1 into 1 0.5 0.75 0 1 3 0 0 1. So simplifying it, we get it is 6.75 9 and what 1. Again P3 and P3 is what x3 y3 1. So it is x2 y2 1 into the matrix 1 0.5 0.75 0 1 3 0 0 1. So it is 6.75 9 1 into 1 0.5 0.75 0 1 3 0 0 1. So we get, simplifying it, we get it is 12 12 1. Therefore required position vector matrix is position vector matrix for points on parabola R. So X, let me write those points P1 P2 P3. That is what P1 is what it is 3 6 1. This is 6.75 9 1. Here 12 12 1. This is our answer for this question. Now further let's see how to generate n uniformly spaced points on hyperbola. So to generate n uniformly spaced points on hyperbola, x square upon a square minus y square upon b square equal to what 1. So solution, step 1, parametric equations of this hyperbola are parametric equations to the given hyperbola are what x equal to a cos hyperbolic theta, y equal to what b sin hyperbolic theta. As you know, cos hyperbolic square theta minus sin hyperbolic square theta is what 1. Using this identity, these are the parametric equations to this. Given hyperbola is what? Given hyperbola is x square upon a square minus y square upon b square is equal to what? 1. Number of points to generate. Number of points to generate are how many? Are n in number. Fine. Now step 2. Step 2 says, given, suppose we have a range of x is given, x minimum and x maximum is given to us. Okay, this gives theta minimum is nothing but cos hyperbolic inverse of x minimum upon what? A, and theta maximum is what? Cos hyperbolic inverse of x maximum upon what? A. Again, suppose we have a range between y is given, so y minimum less equal y maximum is given to us, so that gives theta minimum is nothing but sine hyperbolic inverse of y minimum upon A, and theta maximum is what? Sine hyperbolic inverse of y maximum upon A. Okay, therefore step 3, here y is equal to b sine hyperbolic theta, so here it should be what? B. This is B. Y minimum upon B, y maximum upon B. Sine hyperbolic inverse of this ratio we have to take. That will be our theta minimum and theta maximum. Sorry for that. Now step 3. What the step 3 says? Step 3 says that we have to find delta theta. What is delta theta? Having the same formula like a parabola. Theta maximum minus theta minimum upon what? N minus 1. Step 4 is what? About first point. First point is what? P1. That is x1, y1. That will be what here? A cos hyperbolic theta minimum and B sine hyperbolic theta minimum is our first point here, right? Now step 5. Step 5 is for iterative formula. Iterative formula for I equal to what? 1 to n minus 1, right? We have pi plus 1 is nothing but xi plus 1, yi plus 1, and that will be xi yi, and here we get a formula that cos hyperbolic delta theta b by a sine hyperbolic delta theta. Again here a by b sine hyperbolic delta theta and cos hyperbolic delta theta. This is a iterative formula to us. Now this, while getting the required number of points from here, simply we have to represent them as a position vector matrix saying X. That is our step 6. Step 6 says represent the point by position vector matrix say X. Now let's take an example here so that it will be very clear to you. Generate five uniformly spaced points on the hyperbolic segment in the first quadrant for 4 less equal x less equal 8, where the hyperbola is x square upon 4 minus y square upon 16 equal to what? 1. Solution. The given hyperbolic equation is x square upon 4 minus y square upon 16 equal to what? 1. Comparing with x square by a square minus y square by b square equal to 1, we get a square equal to 4 gives a is equal to 2. B square equal to 16 will gives b is equal to what? 4. Fine. Now given n equal to 5, x minimum less equal x maximum gives 4 less equal x less equal what? 8. Therefore x minimum equal to 4 and x maximum equal to what? 8. Right? Theta minimum is cos hyperbolic inverse of x minimum upon a. So it is cos hyperbolic inverse of x minimum is 4 upon a is what? 2. So it is cos hyperbolic inverse of 2, and that value is 1.3170. Theta maximum is what? Cos hyperbolic inverse of x maximum upon a. So it is cos hyperbolic inverse of 8 by 2. That is cos hyperbolic inverse of 4. That is 2.0634. Therefore delta theta. What is delta theta? Theta maximum minus theta minimum upon what? n minus 1. So it is 2.0634 minus 1.3170 upon n is how much? 5 minus 1. So it is 0.7464 upon 4. So it is 0.1866. Delta theta is this value. Now first point P1 is x1 y1 is what? A cos hyperbolic theta minimum and B sin hyperbolic theta minimum. This is 2 cos hyperbolic 1.3170. B means 4. B means what? 4 sin hyperbolic 1.3170 theta minimum. Right? So this will give us, this answer is 4 and this is 6.9285. Okay, this is our P1 point. P1. Now further, iterative formula for I is equal to 1 to n minus 1, we get pi plus 1 equal to xi plus 1 yi plus 1. And that is what? Xi yi into what? Cos of hyperbolic delta theta. Here b by a sine hyperbolic delta theta. Here a by b sine hyperbolic delta theta and cos hyperbolic delta theta. This one. Okay. So put the values here and get the answer. Here first of all let me put delta theta and simplify it. Here xi yi, and here substituting the value of delta theta and obtaining cos hyperbolic of delta theta, we get 1.0175. Similarly b by a into this we get 0.3754. Here 0.0938 and 1.0175. You can do on your own, check that part. Okay, now we have to determine P2 to P5. P2 is what? X2 Y2. X2 Y2 is nothing but X1 Y1 into this matrix. 1.0175, 0.3754, 0.0938 and 1.0175. So we get here this is 4 and what? 6.9285 into this one 1.0175, 0.3754, 0.0938 and 1.0175. So simplifying we get 4.7199, 8.5513. P2. Now P3 is x3 y3. That will be x2 y2 into 1.0175, 0.3754, 0.0938, 1.0175. So 4.7199, 8.5513 into 1.0175, 0.3754, 0.0938 and 1.0175. What we get? It is 5.6046 and 10.4728. Again P4 is what? X4 Y4. It is x3 y3 into again 1.0175, 0.3754, 0.0938, 1.0175. And that will be 5.6046, 10.4728 into 1.0175, 0.3754, 0.0938 and 1.0175. So it is 6.6850, 12.7600. P5 is what? X5 Y5. that will be x4 y4 into 1.0175 around 3754 0.0938 1.0175 again 6.6850 12.76 into this matrix. And simplifying it, we get 7.9989 and 15.4928. This is our point P5. Now let's write opposition vector matrix. Therefore, the required position vector matrix is x equal to P1, P2, P3, P4, P5, and that is P1 is what? 6.9285, then 4.7199, 8.5513, 5.6046, 10.4728, 6.6850, 12.76, again 7.9989, 15.4928. This is our answer to this question. Now here our chapter 3 is finished. In this chapter what we have seen: generation of points on a circle with center at origin and other than origin, generation of points on ellipse, obviously on an arc of ellipse, equispaced points here we will determine. For that we are finding delta, theta and all. Okay, then there is also ellipse with center at origin as well as center other than origin, parabola with center at origin as well as other than origin, and a generation of points on a hyperbola also. So here the chapter 3 is finished. Now in next video we will see chapter 4, that is Bézier's curve or the space curves we can say. Thank you.